Charlie Dog. What are you doing on the computer?
I'm working on a report on Native American tribes for pup school. It's not going so well. I don't know anything about this stuff.
But that is the point of the assignment, no? To learn about things you know nothing about?
You're not helping, Silo. I'm never gonna get this done.
Guys, the dog nivel's in town!
What? What is a dognival?
Oh, you know, it's a carnival hosted by dogs. They have games, rides, and dog treats.
Good gravy bones. This is the worst day of my life.
I told you to get your project done last week, but you didn't want to listen to me. Come on, Silo, let's go to the dog nivel.
Sorry, Charlie Dog. Coming, Mr. Mush!
Worst day ever.
I feel really bad for Charlie Dog, but he's got to get his homework done. But I'm really nice, and I helped him out, and I researched some Native American tribes myself and did some art projects, so I'm going to help him later on, but I can help you learn how to do some Native American tribes artwork. So why don't you head on over to the projects while me and Silo enjoy the dog nivel.
Are you coming, Mr. Mush?
I'm coming, Silo. See ya.
I hate doing these projects. They're always so boring. Jeez. Looks like there's sand on the table. I bet Mr. Mush was doing a project with sand or something. That gives me an idea. Let's see. Native American tribes that live in the desert. Let's see. Oh, it says here the Navajo or Diné lived in the desert. They lived in the southwestern United States in New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, and Arizona. Whoa! And they made drawings out of sand. Wow! Let's see, it says here that the Navajo sand paintings are not created as decorative objects, but are made as a part of a sacred healing rituals known as chanting ceremonies or blessing ways. These ceremonies are led by medicine men who create the paintings to restore balance and harmony for individuals who are ill or suffering from spiritual imbalances. Wow, that's really important and really incredible. The sand paintings are created by sprinkling colored sands made from ground-up minerals, stones, and plants onto the ground in elaborate designs. The colors of the sand, usually white, black, yellow, red, and blue, represent the four sacred directions, as well as other important symbols in Navajo cosmology. Holy monkey on a diving board! This stuff is amazing! I can't believe I didn't want to write a report on it sooner. You know what? Maybe there's some other Native American tribes. Let's go look. Let's see.
Hey everyone, Mr. Mush here. So, to help Charlie Dog out with this paper, I pre-recorded this, and I'm going to have these wonderful art pieces from Native American tribes to help him with his project, so that he'll definitely get an A+. So we're going to make a Navajo sand painting, and I'm going to show you how to do that, all right? Now, I already drew my eagle. Okay, now you can look up Navajo sand paintings and pick a design out that you like and just draw it out as best you can. I didn't want to draw it together today because I didn't want to waste any time, you know, because I need to talk about how we're going to use the sand and the glue and everything else. So, speaking of which, what you're going to need today is construction paper, a big construction paper or a paper plate to collect all the sand. You're going to need both squeezy glue like this and a glue stick, a pencil and eraser to draw your design, and then sand. I got these colorful sands at an arts and crafts store, and it makes it really easy to decorate. Okay, so let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down my glue stick. Okay, I'm going to put down my glue stick where I want to fill in first, okay? So, I'm going to start from the bottom up, because the reason why, or from the top down, because, because when you dump the sand, it could get into the other colors, and we don't want that to happen, all right? So, I'm going to do a little bit of green and white down here. I think, because I know I want this to be green, so I think I'm going to make these two white and the middle one green. Alright, so as you can see, I put glue down. I tried to stay inside my lines, okay? And then I'm gonna squeeze the white sand on it just like this. Now, after doing my research, I hope Charlie's researching, on Navajo sand paintings, like, they're not meant to last forever. But we're trying to make ours last for a little bit and make it look nice. So, that's why we're using glue. They don't really use glue, okay? So I'm gonna pat the sand down into the glue, and then I tap it, and then bam, there it is. There's the white, okay? Then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the middle now. Okay, and I'm gonna fill that up with green. Okay. And it never hurts to do more, a little more than less. It's better to have more than less, I should say. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, glue stick's falling all over the place. And I gently tap it. Just like that. Okay. And I'm gonna... And look at that. I missed the spot. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna just add a little bit more. Spray on just a little bit of green. Just like that. Okay, next I'm gonna do the white part right here. Okay, and it's just like coloring with a crayon. Try your best to stay in line. Okay. And I think filling up the spaces is really nice with the glue stick, using the glue stick. I've done this a couple of times because I'm not an expert on sand painting whatsoever. So I had to do this a couple of times to learn it. And I found that when you use this, if you fill it up, it's too much. But I feel like with the glue sticks, it's just right. I think this is good for outlining. And I'm gonna go over that in a second. All right, so now that you know how to fill in the spaces, I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna go into super fast sand painting mode, okay? And I'm going to fill in all the spaces, and then I'm gonna talk about outlining it, all right? So you know how to do it, so you're just gonna watch me do this really fast and fill in everything, all right? I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so as you can see, my sand painting, I finished my sand painting, but I'm gonna add an outline. I think this looked out really nice, and it just really worked out. So now we're gonna use this glue for the outlines, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the glue, and I'm going to use it like a pencil, like I'm drawing, and you don't need a lot, like this. And be careful, like I got some blobs right there, okay? You want to just be careful, okay? And I need a little more, like I'm barely pressing it, okay? Especially if you have a fresh bottle. Then I'm gonna just really do my best to stay on the glue outline like this. I chose yellow because I thought it would pop with the green, like that. Just like that. I'm not going everywhere. I want to stay on top of the glue, like that. Okay, and then like we do, dump it, and look at that. I have a nice outline. So I'm going to go into super fast gluing outline mode, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so as you can see, my Navajo sand painting is all finished. And I finished outlining my eagle, and I think it looks pretty fantastic. I'm really happy with it. This is definitely the best one I made. I probably did like 2 or 3 of these before this one. And this one really turned out great. So, if you want to share your Navajo sand paintings, please send it in a picture to the email below or tag us on social media. I would love to see them because you can do so many different things with this project. So please let me see them. All right, well, I'm gonna head on over to the next project to help Charlie out even more. So I'll see you there. Peace.
The Navajo sand art was really cool. I wonder if there's any other Native American tribes that make artwork. Let's see. Oh, here's one. It says the Tlingit Tribe. The Tlingit Tribe. I hope I'm saying that right. Let's see. Let's check it out. The people are native to southeastern Alaska and coastal British Columbia. And they make, whoa, holy bulldogs on a skateboard. They make amazing totem poles. Wow, look at this stuff. Let's see. It says totem poles are monumental carvings typically from large trees like red cedar and serve various purposes depending on the tribe and region. Wow, that's really neat. I wonder what are some of the different totem poles. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Clan lineage and heritage. Many totem poles are created to represent a clan or family lineage, with animals, spirits, and mythological figures carved to depict important ancestral stories. Wow! Oh, look, cultural narratives. Some totem poles tell stories, myths, or significant historical events with a tribe or family. Oh, and look at this, welcome pose. In some cases, totem poles are placed at the entrance of a village to welcome visitors, displaying the prestige of the community. Those totem poles were really cool. Maybe me, Silo, and Mr. Mush can make a totem pole for our family. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, I need one more Native American tribe. Let's keep going. Let's see.
Hey everyone, Mr. Mush here. So, since we're learning about Native American tribes, and Charlie Dog has been working hard on his paper, we're going to make a totem pole inspired by the Tlingit, hope I'm saying that right, Tlingit Tribe, okay? So, let's get started. So, all you're going to need today is oil clay and clay tools. I have my needle tool I'm going to use for a little bit of carving. So, and these are the colors I'm going to use. Because if you look at the totem poles, they have yellows, light blues, some blacks, browns. And I'm going to take some creative liberty because I'm going to use some orange and green. Because I'm going to do a bear, a fox, and an eagle. Okay? So, let's get to it. I'm going to start with the bear. So I'm going to take some blue and I'm going to pinch this out like this. And it's like I'm kind of making a mask for the bear. Because when you're looking at the photos, it has this light blue painted on it. Okay? And then I'm going to take some white. Okay? And, well, you know what? I'm going to wait for that part. I'm going to take a little bit of black and give it a nose. Okay? And you notice that I rolled out 3 chunks because totem poles, they're like this. And if you want to roll out one big long coil, that's fine. I decided to do it in 3 little chunks. Okay? So, because I just felt like that would be easier to handle, you know, while working with the clay. Alright, so now I'm going to take some white. And I'm going to try and make some football shapes for the eyes, like this. Just like this. I think I made this one a little too big. Just like that. I'm gonna take a little bit off. And then I'm gonna set it in like that. And now this one's too big. All right. And then I'm going to put that like right there, like that. Okay. Then I'm gonna take just a little bit of black and I'm gonna give it what looks like eyebrows, like this. Okay. Like that. And then I'm gonna put little black dots in for the eyes, like this. And then I'm gonna do some white, little white for the teeth. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna take some black and I'm gonna just make a small mouth like this, and then I'm gonna press it in like this, and then I'm gonna add the teeth. I'm just gonna do little dots, just like that. Just like that. And remember, while you're looking up pictures of the totem poles, you can do whatever ones you want. Like, these are the things that I was drawn to and that I wanted to do. And then I'm gonna do even smaller ones on the bottom right here. So you decide what you want to do. Maybe you make up your own, okay? I'm just taking direct inspiration because they're so beautiful. I really like them, so I wanted to try to be as authentic as I can. All right, so there's my bear, okay? All right, next I'm gonna do my fox, okay? And the fox is really interesting, the picture that I'm looking at. So I'm going to make a little fox head like this, and I'm taking some creative liberty. I'm using orange. Okay, and and because there's no orange in the photo that I'm looking at. And again, the fox has this like blue, light blue like mask, like this. Okay, and again, I'm gonna do the eyes. Okay. And I'm going to put it right there. Just like that. I'm flattening it in. And what's really interesting in the photo that I'm looking at, the fox's ears are a little bit blue with a little bit of black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smush down this blue like that. And then I'm going to put some black around it and then inside it. Okay, so let's see, this needs to be just a smidge smaller. Okay, whoops. Okay, and they're so beautiful. And the Tlingit tribes are in the Pacific Northwest and like the south of Alaska and British Columbia and Canada. So if you ever want to see them in real life, that's where you got to go. All right, so look, so I did that pattern and I'm putting that there, and then I'm going to do it again. All right, so I'm going to add some of these details of the fox, and I'll see you, I'm going to speed it up and I'll see you on the other side. All right, we're back. So now, as you can see, I added the details of the fox, and now I'm just adding his arms. I'm just rolling little coils like this, okay? And there's my fox, okay? So now I'm gonna stick these two together, and we're 2/3 done. So now we're gonna do the eagle, okay? And I'm gonna take a little bit of white. I'm gonna make like a little ball. Okay, and I'm actually gonna like pinch this out, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick this on top like this, and then I'm gonna pinch to make it kind of feel like feathers, like this. Okay, and then my cleanest side is gonna be my front, and that's this. Okay, so I'm pinching just like this. Then I'm gonna take some yellow. Well, actually, I'm gonna take some of the blue, because they all have like this mask of the light blue, and it's really pretty. I love it. Okay, that's the back. Here we go. And then I'm gonna add the eyes. Just like this. Okay, I'm gonna take some black, and you know what? I forgot to add the little eyebrows for the fox, so I'm gonna add them too while I'm with the black. So, hey Foxy. I would really love to see these in person. They're just so beautiful. They're amazing. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the little black dots for the eyes. Just like that. Okay, and then as I'm looking at the picture, the eagle like has like little like feathers like this on the top. So I'm gonna put that like right there. And like I always say, reference is very important. Like I wouldn't know where to start if I didn't have this photo that I'm looking at. Okay, and then I'm going to give them a yellow beak, and the beak comes out really far like this. And then I'm going to add green wings just like this. I'm gonna have it go out like this. That's just a creative choice for me. Okay, and then there you go. And then I'll stick this on top. And what's nice is I can take my pen tool here, and I can draw texture into the wood to make it feel more like wood. Just like that. That's all I'm doing. Just drawing little lines over and over and over again. And it just gives that appearance of wood. That's it. The bear's eyebrow went up. He was like, huh? I like this texture. I think it looks really nice. It really adds to it. Okay. All right, so there is my totem pole. Okay. I would love to see your totem pole, so please send in a picture of your totem pole to the email address below, or tag us on social media. I can't wait to see them. All right, guys, I'm going to head on over to the next project, and I'll see you there. Peace.
Okay, so I got the Navajo and the Tlingit Tribe, and their artwork is fantastic. I love it. They're just so inspiring. But you know what? I want to know which tribe makes the dream catchers. I've seen them before, and they're so beautiful. Let's go see which tribe makes the dream catchers. Okay, it looks like the Ojibwe or Chippewa tribe is from the Great Lakes regions in the United States. And they're the ones that spread it out to the other tribes. Let's see, it says the dream catcher originated as a protective charm in Ojibwe culture. Traditionally, they were made by mothers or grandmothers to protect infants and young children while they slept. The dream catcher was hung above the bed or cradle with the belief that it would filter dreams. Oh, so that's why we have the dream catchers. I just thought they were something nice to hang up. Okay, but how were they made? Oh, here it says traditional dream catchers are made from a wooden hoop, often willow, with a woven web resembling a spider's web, and decorated with beads and feathers. The materials used were all natural and symbolic. The circular shape represents the cycle of life and the never-ending path of the sun across the sky.
I'm totally blown away by the Navajo, the Tlingit, and the Ojibwe tribes' artwork. They're amazing! Alright, let's get this done so that I can get to the Dogville. Let's go!
Hey everyone, Mr. Mush here. So, for our final project for the day, our craft project, we are gonna make a dream catcher. Okay? So all you're gonna need for today, for this project, is a paper plate, some beads, markers, yarn, some feathers, scissors, and a hole punch. Okay? So let's get to it. So, first things first, you wanna get a white paper plate like this. You can get it at a dollar store, online, arts and crafts store, okay? And we're gonna cut out this circle right here. And to do that, you're gonna fold it in half like a taco, snip the center like that, and then you're gonna cut out, and you're gonna put your scissors back in, and then you're gonna cut around this edge right here where the circle is, okay? So I'm gonna cut this out, and it already has a line for you to follow, which is nice. Okay, and then you cut that out. Okay, and then we're good to go. Next, we're gonna take our hole punch. Okay, and we're gonna make 8 holes around the ring like this. So I'm gonna do 1 hole right here, and then I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna try my best to line it up just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just turn it just a little bit as my hole puncher gets stuck. So I'm gonna go into super fast hole punching mode and finish doing this. All right, so we're back and we have our holes punched out. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is we're gonna punch 3 holes at the bottom and 2 holes up here. Okay, so I'm gonna punch 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. So the side with 3 holes is the bottom, and then the side with 2 holes, and I want to make sure these holes line up with these 2 holes. 1 hole. Let's see. And right there. I think that's good. Right there. 2 holes. Okay? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate the rim, okay? So I'm just gonna do little lines going around with my marker. So I'm gonna go in super fast coloring marker mode, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, so now I colored my paper plate, and now we're going to take a string, a nice long string. It should be about 55 inches, all right? I'm gonna flip it over, and you can put it in any hole, and I'm gonna tie a knot in the hole like this. Okay, I'm gonna tie it just like this, make a knot, okay? And then I'm gonna cut the little bit of extra off, just like that. Put that over there, okay? Then I'm gonna flip it back over, and just to add some decorations, I'm gonna put some beads on as I go along. So I'm gonna put a purple one here. And I do that first, okay? And then I go across like this, and then I pull it through. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go across and across and across over and over again until this runs out. And then when this runs out, I'm going to tie it, and then I'll have my dream catcher right here in the middle part complete. All right, so I'll see you on the other side. All right, so now I got the weaving part of the project done right here. And now I'm gonna add a little handle on top so I can hang it up. So I cut a little short piece of string. I'm going to put both ends, one end through here, and one end through here. And then I'm going to tie a loop like this. Okay, tuck it in and then tie a knot. Okay, and now it's ready to be hung up. I'm gonna cut a little bit off of this extra right here. Okay, and I'm ready to hang it up. Now, you might be like, Mr. Mush, what about the feathers? Well, I already have the feathers tied together, and I'm gonna tie them down here. But I'm gonna show you how to tie the feather like this. So a good tip would be, make the little knot, make the hole that you want to put your feather in like this, and loop it, pull it a little tight, and then stick your feather inside like that, and then tie another knot, and then cut off any excess just like that. Okay, and then what you'll do, and I'll do this for my real ones that I'm going to use, you can slide down some beads that you're going to put and line it up with your feathers. So, and I didn't say this at the beginning, but as you can see, I'm using red, orange, and purple because those are my 3 favorite colors. Now you can do the whole rainbow if you want. That's up to you. Okay, but it's always good to think of a color scheme or a color palette, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to finish putting these beads on my feathers, and then I'm going to tie them on, and then we're going to be finished. And then I'll show you my finished dream catcher. All right, I'll see you on the other side. All right, so we're done. So look, the feathers are attached. It looks great. I love it. I love this color scheme. I like the beads that are inside. This looks fabulous. I'm very proud of it. If I confess, I was a little nervous about making this, but I'm so proud of myself that I did it. And if you felt like that, and you do it, you feel really good when you feel like you can't make some things. Mr. Mush feels like that all the time when he's trying something new. All right? So, with that being said, please send in a picture of your beautiful dream catchers. I would love to see them. And make sure you tag us on social media as well. And I would just love to see all the different colors and beautiful dream catchers. Okay? All right, let's go check in on Charlie Dog. And hopefully he's got his report done. All right? I'll see you next time. Peace.
Well, that does it for today's show. So did you learn a lot about Native American tribes, Charlie Dog? I learned so much. And I really learned that their art that they make is really important to their cultures.
That's incredible, Charlie Dog.
I think I'm going to get an A+ for sure. I think you're going to get an A++++. Anyway, thank you for tuning in today. If you like what you saw today, please hit the like and subscribe button. We're a new channel, and every like, comment, subscriber we get really helps us out in the long run. We want to keep making shows for you. Help make our channel get an A+ by hitting the like and subscribe button.
We will exceed your expectations.
Alright, well that does it for today, so remember, when art is in your heart, ideas are in your mind. There's nothing you can't do. And remember, always be kind. See you next time. Later days. Bye-bye. So, now that I'm done, can we go to the dog nibble? Last one there is a squeaky cheese wheel. Yay!